This video log was made on May 3rd, 2012. Earlier this week, I posted the 45,000 tick chart and mentioned that this was most likely a potential change in wave structure. It's the largest down wave since we had this beginning of this uptrend, and lots of supply coming in. I also thought that we might have a slight bounce off the support level at the time because we had some shortening of the thrust coming into this area, which we got. And this morning we rejected the day session highs and put in lower lows and lower highs and continued that trend for the whole day. I was kind of surprised we didn't come to the bottom of this trend channel. I kind of expected a little bit more momentum, especially considering this wave. I thought it might give us an equal length wave, which we still might get tomorrow, but I kind of expected more of an accelerated move once we broke below this axis line. However, looking at the day chart, I just noticed tonight that we had another support area around 1385, and that's pretty much where we stopped on the dollar. So, not looking at that, I guess I'm not completely surprised we stopped there. So for tomorrow, looking at this chart, it's still bearish to me. The day chart showing some bearish tendencies as well. However, I'm not completely convinced that the bull move is over quite yet, especially seeing that we're sitting right on top of this support level at 1385. If we can break below that with some ease of movement, come back and test it, that'd be a great place to get short. If tomorrow we just push off from that level and start making higher highs and higher lows, then I think we're probably going to continue higher, because we do have some ease of movement off this low. We do have a little bit of a spring, and we're still in a bull trend on the weekly chart. So it's going to take, it might take a little more for the bears to really start showing themselves. But also something we've talked about was shortening the thrust here, and we had this hidden up thrust right in this area of supply. So I guess I'm not surprised we pulled back from there. So still bullish on this chart until we take out that support level, some ease of movement. In that case, I think my outlook will change, especially if we push below these lows here. Then I think that will probably be it'll be a change of wave structure most definitely, and we'll probably start a new bear trend, at least on the shorter term day chart. So for today, I was bearish coming in the morning. I was at a concert till late last night, so I woke up a little late than I normally do, and I was pretty exhausted. I saw this setting up at the time, but I was still wiping sleep from my eyes, so I didn't take the trade, which is too bad. It was a very good trade. It was probably about 6 points, 6 to 5 points, but you see here we rejected the highs, we violated the trend channel, had a change in wave structure, came back and tested the last higher low, and momentum was pointing down at that point, and we had supply in the Weiss wave. So that was a pretty obvious short, and we came to an oversold position, started getting shortening of the thrust, and supply dried up. So I probably would have most likely exited here. It was disappointing I missed this move, so I got a little bit too aggressive and took this short in the morning. However, at closer examination, we're coming from an oversold position on the trend channel, and we have demand on the Weiss wave with ease of movement coming right off the bottom of that trend channel. So that should have told me right off the bat that I probably, worst case, should have taken a smaller hit, maybe lost a point or scratched the trade, or maybe just held back altogether, because we had new momentum highs here on my oscillator, strong demand. I don't think that was a smart trade for me to take now looking at it. But hey, when you're in battle, it's hard to see those things all the time. Next trade I took was we violated this trend channel, had some ease of movement down here. Wasn't so sure we'd continue down, but when we just held this level, it became pretty obvious to me that this was absorption. And when we got a little up thrust here with some no demand, and also got an oscillator telling me to go short, and all my momentum indicators are pointing down too, confirming it for me. That was a place I decided to get short, and I caught about 6 points out of that trade. And I exited right here. We had a confluence of two trend channels. I got out, I think, right about here's where I got out when we turned back up here. Right about here, I think I got out. I think there was some divergence on the tick down here as well, and that kind of confirmed it for me. However, I ended up getting right back in it here, which I guess in hindsight wasn't the best trade either. We were severely oversold in this trend channel. I think I need to be a little bit more aware of that. And I notice when I don't pay attention to my trend channels, it always hurts me. And when I just really focus on them, it really improves my trading and my win percentages go up quite a bit. So anyways, I had a pretty smaller positions for these two, and I had a pretty big position on this trade. So, I think I netted 4 points on the day. Net should have been 10 because if I was up a little earlier, but the concert was definitely worth it. So that's it for today. I missed 2 days worth of trading, but you didn't. It was pretty obvious what the trades were on. A couple days ago, we had a beautiful spring. I didn't catch that move, unfortunately, and yesterday was kind of a scratch day for me. So, anyways, hope you all have good trading tomorrow.